Hola, nigga deaf. Bonjour, bonjour, ni hao, assalamu alaikum. Just hello. Okay, so grab your tea, grab your wine, your blanket, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in the environment that you're in, and I'll be right back. Oh yeah, got this tea bag. My little cup. Best teacher ever. Well, the ancestors told me to buy this. This is to them because they showed me so much. So before I get started, I want to say, if you haven't been tuning in and if you don't know of me and know me, I am someone who's very special. Okay. And I hear a lot of people say, oh, well, if you're so special, you ain't got to tell nobody. Yes, you do. You know why? Because people so stupid that they really think people like me don't exist. So yes, you do. Because when I do it as a warning, meaning don't do it because I'm going to see it. However, moving along. So God is doing some things with me. I'm not asking no questions. I'm trusting it. And all I know is if I feel like it's evil or bad, I question it and I put it to a halt because I don't invite nothing demonic in. It naturally comes anyway. So I'm not going to invite some extra dark shit. I'm not doing that. However, so I had that energy where people confess to me. I don't even be knowing these people. Okay. They be dead ass strangers telling me some things that they should be telling a damn therapist or nobody, you know. But okay, so I'm gonna say this. I'm holding this tea because I'm a wine drinker. I love my wine. I drink wine every day unless I'm detoxing. But I couldn't drink and I can't drink wine right now. I was sick since um 6 something this morning because God told me to call the individual. Now, mind you, I know this female. I know of her. Okay. And God told me to reach out to her. So God said, give her until tomorrow, or I said Saturday, but the ancestors said, no, ain't no until no Saturday, none of that shit. We're not doing that. And to make sure that I did that, I woke up sick. I woke up, I threw up like 3 times this morning. I've been doing number two all this morning, all because I did not talk to her. So God said, oh, she don't want to answer. So leave her a message. So that's what I did. Dang, I should have lined that up, but then y'all, I should find a way. I'm gonna do a part two, and I'll put on there the messages that I sent because I never said her name. So I gave the person a warning for 2 days to reach out to me because if somebody texts me and say God said this and God said that, and I feel like that person is really, special, I'm gonna listen. I mean, how you don't know I'm special? I got shot in my neck and it don't even look like it. That's special alone. So that tells you they're alone. I'm meant to talk and I'm going to talk, but God wanted me to talk when God wanted me to talk. The universe, the higher self, whatever the fuck you want to call it, okay? Because in the end of the day, it's something over all of us, period. Because in that case, if it's just you, then damn, I made all y'all and y'all all fucked up, then y'all need to go. So that's not the case here. We're not going to play this game, all right? And that's not what the universe told me. It's something above all of us, a couple of them. Anyway, so one day I let her come over my house, okay? And when she came over, I have a guest room. I'm in the guest room right now, which is the front room. Isn't that weird? But anyway, I invited her over. And let me shut the door because my little cousin, she's 74, but she don't like believe in speaking up for people and all of that. She think it's controversial and drama. That's wickedness right there. So let me shut my motherfucking door so I can talk the way I want, because she interrupted my video last time. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Don't forget to press that like button, subscribe, share, comment. I love interacting, but make sure you're making some sense. Because if you're not, I'm going to curse your ass out. Okay? So I'm tired of feeling empathy for stupidity and demons. I'm not doing it. Go somewhere else with that shit. Okay, so she confessed to me about touching a little girl. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, if y'all only see my face when she said that. And I'm like, but see, I'm not a judgmental person. You know what I mean? Because I looked at it like, well, maybe she was molested. You know what I'm saying? And just didn't get no help. And she figured it's okay to do that because it didn't damage her so much. Okay. So she said it. She was like, I would never do it again, and all of this. So I'm like, bullshit. But okay, I don't want no drama. I don't go around looking for fucking trouble. But if it come, best believe I'm not a punk bitch at all. That's just not gonna happen. And I thank God that God didn't create me where people just run all over me and think you can whip my ass and then all that whatever nonsense is not gonna happen here. Not here. Ask about me on these streets, okay? And the first word they'll tell you that lady crazy, but I'm not. Okay. This is the elderberry green tea. I was trying to drink turmeric, and the ancestor said, nope, do that elderberry. So I'm gonna listen. Okay, so a month or two went by, and when I say that, last week came, and I was chilling, and I got to do a video about that too. I got attacked in someone's house apartment. Okay, but the boy, I can't wait to do that video, but I end up on top, okay? Untouched, okay? No scars, no nothing, no pain, no nothing. But I was about to cut that nigga throat up in that house. I swear to God, okay? He had one more time to try to swing that chain that was on his hand, and I swear for God on my soul, I was going to drop that nigga right there. I swear to God. And the nigga that got in between us knew that shit too. He didn't know I had that razor blade in my hand that quick. All he was worrying about was what he had to attack me. But that's another video. So anyway, so I'm with her, we chilling. So I figured I'd surrender because I knew that she really wanted to be around him and stuff like that because they had just got back together. So I didn't want to be blamed for that. So I just, was like, okay, I won't, because they was like, oh yeah, get out. And I'm like, but this person started it. I would never let anyway. So we leaves. So we goes around her people's house. They not really blood family. Okay. So I'm chilling. I had a popping time, yo. I had motherfucking fun. We even got in the fucking truck and rode to Jersey. Okay. I parked my car, got in the in the back, in the passengers, in the back seat, and I was chilling. So I really enjoyed, we played cards and everything. We was chilling. We was chilling. So mind you, they was taking shots back, yo, like that shit was water. I mean, I knew I used to drink a lot, but goddamn, I mean, I did my shit on like peaceful kind of level. Oh no, no, no. They was going in. They ended up drinking a bottle and a half of Hennessy. Mind you, I took my box of wine. I be traveling with my box of wine. I put it in my trunk, because I'm not drinking while I'm driving, but I like to take my own stuff. I don't like to be drinking nobody else's stuff, and I'm not going to buy a box. And I'm not buying a bottle because you can drug that bottle, but it's hard to drug that box unless you got a needle. So, anywho, moving along. So we all getting, I didn't get so turned up because it was my first time around them, and that's just me. That's just how I roll. I gotta fill people out, because I've been around some demonic people and I know some demonic people. I've seen some demonic things, and trust me, you can't fool me with a smile. But anyway, so the little young girl, it was two of them. It was two girls and a boy, and the younger one, she was like skinny like me, but like she went to like my shoulders. And then the oldest one, she was like built like big boobs, solid, big booty. And I'm like, wow, okay, she walking around with these fucking shorts on, and this girl, not man, not her daddy. I just, but I ain't say nothing. Not my house, and everybody's not a molester, and every man don't look at your children. So, I didn't have no place, but what I did was I sat there and I observed. And what I loved was the man once never looked at that little girl in any kind of way. And if he did a good job at hiding it, but he didn't. But the girl I was with was tapping the girl on the ass like she was a nigga. Now, mind you, the mother, everybody, the mother and the because the mom had two children by the young man, and uh, we all just looked at each other. But I don't know if they knew that I felt that energy or had that same thought they had. But then, I watched the mom look like, nah, that ain't it. That nah, and I'm looking like that's a little odd. But I never thought for 1 minute. I have totally forgot that she told me that she molested a little girl. So a couple days go by and the spirit started showing me shit. All I remember was closing my eyes. And when I closed my eyes, when I said I seen colors that I had never, it was so vivid. And as soon as I closed my eyes, it was like, it's hard to explain. It was like this world, like it was beautiful. And then all of a sudden I wake up with this download. So they showed me and they let me know that that's the little girl that she molested. And mind you, and I don't want to tell the girl, what the mother told me, but the little girl's affected by it and nobody knows but me. And it's kind of hard having a gift and just pointing a finger at somebody. You see what I'm saying? So even if I wanted to speak up, it might turn out evil or bad for me. So I've been praying and God is going to make a window where, she's going to stop touching that little girl or it's going to be exposed. One or the other. No getting around it. Either she better stop touching that little girl and her sister, or she will be exposed. So I'm like, I mean, every time the girl walked by, she couldn't resist hitting this girl on some part of her body. I'm like, but I didn't look at it like that. But I looked, the spirit did. I didn't, but the spirit did. See, I could sit here and chill with you and be thinking one thing, but the spirit is totally doing something within my body. It's hard for me to explain, but that's how it works. So I said, you know what? Okay, God, I'm gonna tell her. So I was procrastinating, and God, like, you ain't call that bitch yet, because the spirits curse. Okay, my ancestors curse like a train. So they was like, you ain't call that bitch, and I'm looking like, oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna just wait. I just because I like to move when the spirits say move, because when I do that, it's no confusion. That means no fight, no argument, no nothing. The person is receiving. But once I go and walk into that flesh, then that's when the chaos starts. So I reached out. I finally reached out and she didn't call. So that's when I said, I was like, well, ancestors, I said, I'll give her until Saturday. I even said it in one of my videos. I think the previous video. Well, I just did 2 videos, but yeah, check them out. You want to check them out too. I helped a little boy from not getting abducted the other day. Sure did. Look at God not playing. Okay, so um she never replied. So I woke up sick. So God said, no, you doing this today. I even miss money. I miss work. Okay, and I don't fuck around missing my money. Like, don't nobody take care of me like me but me. You feel me? So I let her know we still cool. But if you ever do that shit in front of me again, bitch, I'ma tell right there. I'ma bring that shit up right there. Hold, you got one time to do, and I will be around that girl house because they play cards and I play cards. You feel me? So I'm going to be over there. And I'm not moving slow or scared. And that's why another reason why I'm doing this video, because if anything happened, I know how I get when I get angry, and I can almost kill your ass if I ain't killed you already. You feel me? Like that mentality. Once I'm mad and angry and I got hands on that ass, that's it. I want to see blood. So before I end up in jail losing what I worked so hard to get and been blessed with, I'm documenting this shit. So if I gotta whoop somebody motherfucking ass, and if I gotta kill them or almost kill them or whatever the case may be to defend myself because she don't like what I said on that clip that I sent her through Facebook. Yup, I have my, if I ever go to jail for this shit, okay, having to defend myself. My lawyer getting up on Facebook, my lawyer getting up on here on YouTube, my lawyer gonna talk to my cousin, and I've been talking to a couple of other people that I know are very credible, so that when something go down, I got somebody to speak up for me, like I'm speaking up for this young lady. You know, I couldn't believe that shit, and then this bitch gonna do that shit in my motherfucking face, like, oh, you must think I can't see, bitch. You must think I'm really not special, hoe, and that's good. You don't think that, you dumb ass, because you won't always be cursed like God said. How you got fucking open heart problem, got heart problems, you out there molesting other people fucking children. And if that girl found out that you molesting a motherfucking child, they gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. And I hope that's what really happened. Because you need to stop. Not only did you do it to the little girl, you tried it with her other sister, the youngest one. I mean, the little girl was little like me and she was sitting on the couch, y'all. And this bitch is big. Okay, this bitch is at least almost 300 pounds, literally. Okay, and she sat there and put all her weight. She put all her, like, she just stood like a guy, you know, like your girlfriend sit on your lap when you are in a couple. She sat on that little girl, putting her weight on that little girl until that little girl gave her a kiss. No, bitch. See, God do things for a reason. And I'm glad I don't have no children because I would be in jail right now. And I probably would get the electrical chair because I don't give a fuck if it's a 4-year-old. It's going down. Because you need to teach your child not to be the fuck evil like that. You're not gonna play this fucking game. So I'm glad I don't have no children. I can't do it mentally because I'm fucking shit up. Period. So yeah. So what else? Yeah. So you know, she confessed and told me she molested that little girl. And I don't know what little girl was, but I know what the spirit is showing me, and it's showing me that girl house that we was over last week. Dead ass. Period. So I recommend you guys protect your children. It's time to start standing up. This shit ain't cute no more. And I'm being real. I didn't have men in my family look at me like I was a piece of meat and try to touch me through playing and wrestling, touching my boobs and my butt and shit like that. And then I fuck their ass up because my mom always showed me what to hit a boy at if they ever made me uncomfortable. And trust me, I utilized the shit out of that. I even used to hit my brothers and they did. Even though they didn't do anything, you know, to violate, just me fighting their ass and I did that shit. Okay, so I didn't play that, and I remember being 2 years old. I remember from 2 years old on up. Some children don't remember till they like between 6 and 7. I remember when I was 2 years old, and I remember when I got a certain age, my mother did not allow me to sit on my father's lap. Now, had my father ever did anything sexual to me? Never. But that's just how my mother was, because my mother is also a seer. My mother also has gifts. My mom can look at your ass and run that shit the fuck down. Mhm. So it's in my blood, like dead ass. And I tried running and I can't run no more. So, and if I don't say nothing, God is going to crucify me and punish me. Bitch, ain't nobody worth that shit, hoe. Lights out. You got me fucked up. Mm-mm. Hell no. So me be quiet and go to hell, because it is a such thing as hell. It's a good place and it's a bad place. Don't be tricked out here by these spiritual motherfucking people talking. Because don't sit there and act like you awake all of a sudden. Because best believe a lot of motherfucking information we don't have. I don't care how much information you think you got. You don't. You have less. You know less than you know. So always remember that. I don't give a fuck what documents you come across. That's why we got that certain percentage of our brain that we do not motherfucking use. Yeah. Checkmate. I'm not gonna keep playing this game with y'all motherfucking people. If somebody evil, you ain't got to tell on them, but let them motherfuckers know you see their ass. And I best believe they'll change that shit. Now, I've been checking Facebook and that bitch ain't checked the messages yet, but you go ahead and run after that dick all you want. Because guess what? When that dick get tired of your ass, you're going to be right back where you started at. And bitch, she called me, I'm going to hang up on that hoe. Because I don't play that game. You're not going to use me and my energy and shit like, get the fuck out of here. And you ain't right? Like, no hoe. So, yeah, this is my documentation. So, lay hands if you want, hoe. And I got something for that ass. I promise you. So, it is what it is. So, keep your hands off people's fucking children. Bitch. You're nasty. And ain't the only nasty thing you do. But we ain't going to go there. I'm going to stay on what's relevant right now. Okay, so you guys stay safe. Get smarter. Don't trust no fucking body. Motherfucker smiling and shit. Your first intuition is what the fuck it is. Don't question that shit. Stop questioning it. It's not to be compromised with. That's why it came first. Anyway, y'all stay safe, stay alive. And what is life without love and laughter? Even if you have to hug yourself. Grab a pulu, a teddy bear, a loved one, whatever. Get a hug. It's good for the heart and the brain. Trust me, it works. You live longer that way. All right, stay safe. Until the next video, deuces. Yeah, I said it.